Needed to adjust the volume there. Hello everyone. Welcome to Alfred's 90's Corner. Sorry, the Rising Jaguar. Whatever you prefer to call my channel. My name is Alfred. I am your host. And today we'll be playing a special game called Pokemon Yellow. Played this one through my childhood a little bit. I came a little later into this one because I was a hardcore Pokemon Red and Blue fan, and then Yellow kind of came after with that whole Pikachu surf game. So we're going to start a new adventure, you and I. There's going to be a lot of fun times, it's going to be a lot of parts, it's going to be a long running series until I finish the game. So why don't we just get right down to it and play some Pokemon. Let's bring back the good times, but first I gotta just adjust the volume a little bit more, you know? The first time I saw Pokemon was, I believe it was in 1997 or 1998, I don't remember exactly. I was sitting on the couch. Let's just call... Oh, whoops. How do I go back? Lowercase, that's what I want. Let's call him Alf. Oops. Alf. So I was on my couch, and sitting there alone, and lo and behold, the Pokemon logo comes on, and I watched my first episode. And I don't remember what my initial reaction was, but I was like, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing those things. Because the TV wasn't the first time I ever saw Pokemon. It was actually when I was, we bought those cheese strings, you know, the ones that you can peel down. Right? And those at the time, I think it was in 1996 or 7, before the show came out. They'd come out with these little, just picture cards. And the cheesies, or whatever, the cheese strings, whatever they're doing, were I guess they partnered with Nintendo, Game Freak, whatever you want to call it. And well, hold on, what are we going to name this guy? What are we going to name this guy? I'm going to name him... He's going to be Ranch. That's what his name is going to be. We're going to ranch it up today. Ranch male. Or both, you know what I mean? It could be a ranch male, female. You know, with these times today, you never know. So anyways, yeah. Opened up the cheese strings, got my little Pokemon picture, and the first one I saw was a Bulbasaur, actually. It was my first ever exposure to Pokemon, was actually a Bulbasaur. And after that, you know, the rest was history, I guess, as they say. Loving the color scheme. So what we usually do here is we go and withdraw, because there's always one potion. I'll never forget. I don't think I'll ever forget how to play this game. Let's play a little SNES. Actually, it's funny because I'm using a SNES USB controller. So I'm playing the SNES in Pokemon in the Game Boy while using the SNES. Alright? Hey, Mom. I hate you, Mom! You're a bitch, Mom! Typical kids these days, they're always cussing out their moms, you know what I mean? Oak's gonna come and he's gonna be, hey, kid, wait! I've been watching you for some time now, and I saw you walk onto the grassy field. What? Oh, he's gonna teach me how to play. Right, this is Yellow. He's gonna teach me how to catch and abuse animals at a very young age. Great. Man, they send off these kids at a ripe age of, what is it, 7? Or 11, or however old they are. Like, yeah, you go out and see that poisonous caterpillar that could end your life? Go catch it! Go weaken it first. You gotta beat it up. You gotta really torture the animal. Make sure it's barely conscious, and then it'll guaranteed be your friend right after. You're not gonna build trust. Look how pissed off he is. Holy shit, that is one pissed off doctor. Alright, professor, sorry. So yeah, I'm pretty choked with my brother because we actually collected all the Pokemon cards. We had everything, you know, in the binder, and he decided one day to just up and sell them all for like pennies. I'm talking about shinies. We're talking Scyther. We're talking Charizard. We're talking the Blastoise. We're talking the Alabama Kazama. You know what I mean? He sold them at like whatever the equivalent of some. It was like Lids, I think. It was like a cat shop, but they also, I don't know, bought Pokemon cards off kids, that unsuspecting kids, not knowing that those cards in the future would be worth a lot of money on it. So I got that. That pissed me off. Funny thing was though, no way, I want a Pokemon. So funny thing was, nobody actually knew how to play the card game, at least in my school. So we just made up shit. You know what I mean? Like I'd send out my Pokemon and I'd be like, oh, you know, we don't know any concept of energy or how to use them. So I just said, mine's stronger. I'm gonna, and then I win. So pretty cool. It does kind of bring back, like, the nostalgia factor. The nostalgia factor is huge. You know what I mean? What are we gonna name our Pikachu? Yeah, the nostalgia is huge. Like, I really do, like, remember the times very clearly, almost as if it happened yesterday when I was, you know, a kid playing these card games. And it's kind of weird because now there's like a whole new generation. It kind of threw me off because, what are we gonna name the Pikachu, though? We're gonna name him Buzzer. Alright? Or Buzz. Or actually, let's make it more aesthetic, you know what I mean? We're gonna go. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go lowercase. How do I like make an empty space? Oh yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. Buzz. Does that make sense? Whatever. Let's go. His name is Buzz. Yeah, so I was actually a pilot at one point, you know, doing some training for commercial training, and I went in to the flight school, and I guess one of the instructors there had his kids. They were like young. We're talking about like, I don't know, 5, 6. And they were watching on their iPads. They were watching like the OG Pokemon. Like I'm talking about the is it super effective? No, EV is a normal type, right? I'm gonna get fucked. Oh, excuse me. No F words. I'm gonna get demonetized. So yeah, and they were watching the OG Pokemon, and this was only like a few years ago. Like we're talking about like 2-3 years, right? So you'd expect them to be watching some newer version of Pokemon, but no, OG. And I was like, it's just so weird because I kind of like live vicariously through them. Like I was kind of watching that. I was like, that was like me a few years ago. That was really cool experience. It's kind of crazy how fast time flies. I learned Tail Whip. That was easy. Alright. I'm gonna try to rush through this game actually. Like I'll really try to smell you later, Ranch. Would you look at that? That's odd. My grandchild's a garbage pile. That should make it happy. Would you look at that? Let's see how he feels. That's not a happy, he just hates my shit right now. Why do you even follow me then? Get? What, still? Alright. So we're gonna try to, like, run through the... Does he give me the potions? Hi, I work out... Yeah, give me. Gimme. Da. Yeah. It's kind of weird because, see, I know, I don't want to... yeah, whatever. Night's on fire! I love doing this shit. I got this turbo button, so... He's just like about to puke. That's how he feels. I wouldn't be happy either, dude. Okay, enough of that. Let's heal him first, alright? Thanks. Should I do that? Okay, okay, no more. I'm not gonna be turboing because I think that's just really just takes from the experience of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take it to him. Give me Oak's parcel. But I feel like such a disconnect between me and the generation. I think now I know how it feels. You know what I mean? Like with my parents and stuff, sometimes I just didn't understand why they didn't, you know, get it. Why did they have so much trouble getting why we like the things that we like? But now it's like, it's not even so much that. The problem is with me is that I have... That's a super effective for sure. Alright. Oh, he's paralyzed. Well, thankfully, our healthcare is great here in Canada, so... Well, speaking of the bird I just killed, sorry, KO'd. I'm jumping from top to top. Let me finish my first topic. So the first... Oh, God. So, like, I actually have no idea what kids these days, what they like. Like, I actually feel like a huge disconnect between me and, let's just say... people as young as maybe 16 or something. There's no idea what's going on in their world. So I'm not sure. See, things like when they see a game like this, a game that came out and passed and was played well before, you know, they were even born. So like now that they look back, do they? Because I feel like heavy nostalgia towards this stuff, like this game in particular, and this kind of experience. So like, how would they experience that from their perspective? Like, what would they be thinking? Would they just be like, oh, the graphics are crappy, or do they sort of have a longing for something that they haven't experienced? Like for me, for an example, I think a good example is that like I love 80s music, you know, but I was born late into the 80s. I never really truly grew up as an 80s kid. I'm more of a 90s kid, but I'll still feel nostalgic for the 80s. So I kind of wonder if that's sort of the same case for kids now when they look back and observe the 90s as kind of an artifact while we actually lived through it. At least when I mean we, I mean people my age. When I just turned 30 this year, so. But yeah, it's just like food for thought. I'm gonna get the Pokédex now. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. All right. Okay. Come on, get out of here. Yeah. All right, leave it all to me. We get it. I'm gonna see you at the Indigo Plateau. You're gonna get tooled, and you history kid. What? Do I talk to his sister now to give her the town map? No, that's Ranch. Ranch's house. Let's go talk to her. Yeah, here, this will help. Sweet. Town map. I also wonder if because I mean, Pokemon games right now, conceptually, they're not that much different from these ones. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more depth to them, but like, I wonder if the younger generation can actually go back and play these games from the Game Boy and actually find enjoyment, or would you think that they're too overly simplistic? I actually don't know. You know, it's kind of it's weird to pinpoint, but I think a lot of it for me, the reason why I go back and play these games and still enjoy them is honestly, I think nostalgia is a huge factor. I'm just gonna run away. This is getting ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. I'm wasting all my PP, my power points, whatever they're called. Oh, get out of my way. I really need to repel, because finding Pokemon in the wild is probably one of the most annoying. Ironically, this game is all about catching Pokemon, yet the worst part of the game is running into them all the time. It's so annoying. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like you only want them whenever you feel like. Let's buy... Well, because I said that I wasn't really... I'll just get 6. Because I really want to... Well, I said I want to rush through the game, but, you know, I'm not doing too well right now because... I'm screwing around a little bit. No, that should be fine. No burn heal. Brock's going to be a problem, though. I need a grass type to kind of wreck him. Usually a Nidoran, because I can find them here. Oh, hold on, I gotta go up here. There's a hidden thing. Yeah. So I actually love late game. I'm not that type of player that always finds the high tier ones. I just like to compose a team that I genuinely enjoy to play with. You know what I mean? So the way I beat Brock... Oh, Mike, yeah, I might do that. Yeah, that's good. What was I gonna say? I always get lost in like my own words, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Let's give that Pokeball a shot. Nice. Yeah, I like to pick Pokemon that I'm just in the mood for. Like, sometimes I'll just pick really, really crap, I guess technically bad or crap tier, and I'll just make it work. Or I'll like, one time I'll make, you know, we'll change his name later. I don't want to be messing around with that now. I'm going to try to find a Nidoran, like a male Nidoran. Oh, speak of the devil. That's a female, though. So, not interested. I want a male. I like Nidoking. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'll like compose my team purely of like, you know, flying types, or like, so I'll really like handicap myself. Come on, I don't want that. Oh my gosh. I promise when I find that bloody Nidoran. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next patch of grass. Maybe he'll be there. Alright. Let's go to the next patch of grass. Oh, what do we find here? God! Damn it. Oh my god. Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. Alright, ranch. Let's ranch it up. Let's ranch it up, buddy. Alright. Oh, you are so done. You are so done, dude. Leer. Goodbye. Should we get Mankey to finish it off? To finish the fight? Hold on one sec. Hopefully, Hopefully he won't get... Use growl, please. Sweet. Yeah, let's finish it. God damn it. Come on. Oh no. Shit. Goodbye. That plan didn't work. Oh man. Yeah. I really want a Mankey to level up, you know? Oh god, I don't have any Pokemon to... I could technically die, come back. You know what I mean? Right. Oh my... Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm gonna black out. That's it's not a bad thing though, you know? Because I can always come back and just get more levels. Can't believe I forgot about... Gary. Appearing there. Yeah. Am I great or what? Yeah, hashtag humble. Humble. Am I great or what? Actually, what I'll do is I'll just do an active switch here, and we'll get them all leveled up. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna skip that net around. Maybe I'll find them later. So for now, I'll just go do my business. Oh god. Yeah, I really don't care. I really don't care. Oh my god. Can we skip this? Can I really don't want to watch this. Shoot, it was so close too. That didn't work. I must be losing my touch on Pokeballs. Alright. Nobody cares, old man. Hey, what was this again? Was that the gym? Yeah. Yeah. Giovanni. Trainer tips. Catch and expand. Play the game. Buy a copy and play it. Trainer tips. Spend more money. Buy the game. Play the game. Buy more. What are we gonna find here? Spearow? Pidgey? Nope. That's one Pokemon I actually regret ever. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. As one Pokemon should we do Pidgey? Because Pidgeot's pretty cool, right? Yeah, we'll catch Pidgey. I need a flying type anyways. Actually, I'm only gonna use 4 Pokemon for my Elite Four thing, so not 6. So I'll just have Are you kidding me right now? There's no will to fight? Yeah. Yeah, I like to use 4 for the Elite Four, and then I'll just have 2 Pokemon that just act as my mules, you know what I mean? Like, I got, I think Krabby can do Strength, Cut, and Surf. So Krabby is awesome for that. So I just have, like, a shit Krabby. Like, some level 15 Krabby. I'll go to the Elite Four, and it'll be, like, level 86, it'll be like all these high level Pokemon on the Hall of Fame, and it's just like Krabby. Level 15 Hall of Fame Indigo Plateau. Oh, it's so good. Makes me laugh every time I do that. I mean, I really should go back and heal, because otherwise my Mankey's gonna be shit, so you know what? We'll rush through it. Screw this. Better for the viewership, right? because that's annoying. Yeah. We hope to see you again soon. No problem. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So Mankey's first, right? Yeah, that's great. That's fine. Perfect. I sped through it, but it worked. And I got it. You know what I mean? Please use some shit like growl. It's not gonna work. I really should switch it to this guy because I really want to level up my Mankey when I start fighting the trainers or whatever. Alright. Oh great, okay, I didn't kill him. Great. So I think it's pretty much settled. I think my final team is gonna be Raichu, Nidoking, Pidgeot, and Crazy Ape. I've just settled it. That's it. See how easy is that, right? I already have my final team. And there's enough variation in there. I mean, like, I don't have a water type or anything, but you know, I'll make do. We'll see how it works. Good composition. Ooh. So we'll level up Mankey first. I'll focus one at a time. Focus them one at a time. So I'm gonna get Mankey up with my. All right. I have to use my potion later on. Eat shit. Alright. I should actually turn off battle animations, right? I'm gonna do that, because, should I? Yeah, I think, you know, I think I'll turn off, I think I'll speed up the text and, I'll turn off battle animations, because, you know, I want to make sure I don't take too long. Alright, I'm gonna switch it. I also thought that this was, like, an unintentional bug, but when I actually read in the Electronic Gamer Monthly or whatnot, that this was actually, like a tactic you're supposed to use to level up your Pokemon. I didn't know it was like an official thing. I thought it was just that, you know, now that you think about it, it's like the way that they distribute the EXP makes sense, because it would be kind of cheap if everyone got the exact same EXP as if one Pokemon were to get from just fighting alone, but they actually distribute it, like it's split up. Nice. Thunderwave, good. I like that one. I'm gonna keep that for a while. Thunderwave's pretty sick. Nice. I'm gonna see, because I think there's an antidote or something. Oh, excuse me. Would be really nice if I had a repel, even at this stage. Alright. Buzz me. I should really use a potion. Yeah, I'll use a potion. Cool. Oh, get out of here, come on. Still kills. Um, if you haven't noticed, I am wearing a Top Gun volleyball shirt, you know. What does it say? Suns out, guns out, championship, Fightertown, USA. Very nice. It's a beautiful summer here in Vancouver. So, you know, the sun's out, you gotta get your guns out. You know what I mean? I got no guns though. I have no guns. I have airsoft rifles. Paintballs. Let's just use Thundershock. What I'll actually end up doing is I'll just use ooh. I'll be a bit tactical. So what I'll do against Brock, it's gonna be really annoying unless I get like a grass type or something, or actually level up my Nidoran to get something. Because poison doesn't affect Rock, it's grass. So I need to learn a grass move, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon before Brock. Oh god, come on. Already caught you. Buzz me. I really want to avoid. I just, oh god. Should I just run? Should I know I've been saying this for a while, but like I'm the kind of guy that likes it, that loves to explore. But you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna. This is gonna be like a mild speed run. I'm just gonna not find any random things. Try to go after the Pokeballs. I'm just gonna do my best to just make my way through the game as reasonably. But I need to level up though. That's something I don't want to avoid because it just makes it harder later on. You know what I mean? He's gonna harden me to death. You know what I mean? Let me get hard. There it is. There it is. Nice. Great. So I'm gonna get Mankey up to like 8 or 10 or something, then I'll just do the rest. It's just easier that way, just you don't have to keep switching back and distributing. You can focus on one and then the other. Primate, I think Primate's gonna be a really tough one to actually win the Indigo Plateau because he's not. I'm not sure about his defense, but he doesn't really. I don't think he learns any really amazing attacks. It's kind of like these mid-tier attacks. Yeah. But yeah, you know. Well, we'll see what we can do. How long have I been recording for, actually? I don't even know. Oops. You know what? We'll go for another 10 minutes. And then we'll call that part 1. How about that? We'll call that part 1. We didn't get much done, but that's okay. Sick. Boy. Okay. Let's. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So am I going up? No, I'm pretty sure this is not the right way, but whatever. Or is it? I get mixed up a lot. I have like the worst sense. No, this is the right way. We're good. We're safe. We're solid. We're gravy. God damn it. Ah, man. Oh yeah, I was supposed to turn off the. I think that'd be. I don't know. I think that would ruin the experience if I turned off the battle animations. Because I mean, like, I really want. I know it sounds cheesy, but I really want, if there's like any newcomers or people haven't seen this game being played, and they just see like text and like ooh, but no battle animations, they'd be like, this game is wow, not good. It is a pretty bad assumption. I mean, like, I'm not. Pokemon is about. Let's throw in a Thunder Wave in there. Nice. Yeah, that worked. Oh, does it usually take like one turn before, or is it? No, I think it is random. Sometimes they're able to. Yeah, it's weird. What are the odds, I think? Is it 50-50? So much for paralysis, right? I guess maybe Thunder Wave isn't that great. I gotta read up the stats after. Nice, Mankey's not doing... See, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get to level 10. And then I'll switch up the training order. Yeah. So actually, right now, it's kind of random, not really Pokemon related, but I am writing, I'm actually writing my own cyberpunk novel. I've gone through several revisions. So far, I'm actually pretty happy with how it's going. I'm pretty particular, but I've had a few people just test read chapter 1 because well, I haven't finished chapter 1, but I you know, this is pretty obvious, but usually the first few paragraphs, actually, let alone the first chapter, really set the tone and like for the book, and that's how you end up capturing people. So I want to make sure that at the very least my story opens up with a big, you know, a nice big bang, and so far I think it's I managed to achieve that. So it's a style, it's set actually, no, I want to run. I don't want to give out too much of the story because but it's set sometime. I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible, like realistic in a sense where I'm envisioning how the future would look like in the next 40-50 years. So I'm not talking about something crazy like way into the future, but the idea is augmentation has become prevalent. Everything is embedded. The flesh and the machine become one, if you catch my drift. And that's almost like a side thing, though, because the actual struggle in the story is... Let me use another potion. How would the new internet deal? How would information travel, change with that kind of technology set into place? Because the internet is always adapting, and it adapts to... Oh shit! I barely have any Thundershocks left. Yeah. So the idea is, like, right now we walk into our house, right? We see ourselves as like artifacts or objects within that house. We don't see ourselves, at this point at least, connected to the house in any meaningful way. But you know, from listening to Futurist and from kind of using my own imagination and maybe some common sense of how things are going, I see that the moment you walk into your house will know who you are, who walked in. It'll be a smart house. It'll be an AI run. Everything will be AI. and things will just happen for you as you walk around. Everything, the technology will not be, I guess, visible to you. It's going to be embedded everywhere, so it's hidden. That's the whole idea. Is that the more advanced that we get, the less of it that we see up front. It used to be big, bulky phones in the 80s and 70s, even the 90s, and now things are getting smaller, slimmer. And at some point, it's just going to be, we're just going to use our own, like technology will be embedded into our audiovisual sensor inputs, and will be, I swear, I don't write like I talk, but it's just, for me, it's a little harder to vocalize. I'm not even talking about my story now, it's just more in general in the future of how it's going to go. The story does have a pretty interesting conflict, though. I'll tell you more about it later, because I'm trying to find the Pokemon. I'm being an idiot. I don't want the mart, I want the center. Well, I should give it a, you know what? Let's give it a dry run right now. Let's give Brock a dry run. How about that? We'll do this. We'll go one dry run. If it doesn't work, we'll call it a day today. Sounds good? Sounds good. Not that you guys can really interact with me, but I'll assume that you guys are giving me the thumbs up. All right. Let's run through this. Come on. Yeah, the idea is technology is going to be invisible to us in the future. Things are just going to work, and rather than being a separate entity from a house, for example, we'll be part of the house. The house will be one within us. We'll be one with the house, and the house will be one with us. We'll be flesh and the inanimate will be combined. We can actually actively interact with almost any part of the house in a meaningful way. You know, like right now, if I go and touch my wall, my wall, nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna be, okay, there's a wall. But in an AI-driven smart house in the future, like a truly smart house, every interaction will yield some sort of response. You're still light years from facing Brock, you loser. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's give Mankey a shot, how about that? Let's use a little bit of that leer. I'm not gonna have him out for too long. Woo! Come on, let's get that critical. Oh, it's all good. Let's switch up. It doesn't affect Diglett, great. I'm already running into issues. Oh god, are you kidding me right now? Oh my god, this Diglett is doing a number on me. That, like, it frustrates me. Like, I just want to choke that Diglett. I'm so glad it died. Sandshrew? Actually, let's do this. I got an idea. This is what I should have done in the beginning. I'll use a little bit of that Thunder Wave. Oh, it does. Of course it doesn't. See you later. That's so stupid. Then I'll just use I'll see if I can throw in a little bit of that. Oh my god, he doesn't even have sand attack. I'm getting tooled. That's not fun. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, back to Mankey. Shit. I'm dead. I'm screwed. Bye. Yeah, Brock is definitely not easy if you don't start off with a grass type Pokemon. Speaking of which, actually, Anime Revolution, it's a convention event. It's happening today in Vancouver, in the convention center. It was like a weekend thing, like a 3-day thing. I wanted to go, but tickets were $60. 60 bucks for a day? 75 for 3 days? I mean, the issue with that is, firstly, I'm not willing to pay 60 bucks for a convention. Like, maybe if it was Comic-Con in San Diego, I'd understand, but not something like this. It is, and for me, it's a bit of a drain on the vendors, I believe, because when people are spending 60 bucks as an entrance fee, they're not going to have that much, I believe, left to spend on actual vendor items. So people are just going to be stuck buying buttons. And then if you're choking out the vendors that way, then what I feel is going to happen over time is that vendors are going to be like, it's not even worth it to even buy a table or book a table and try to sell their stuff, because no one has enough money left after paying, 60 bucks to enter the place. Because usually people bring in, like, I would say the average is like maybe $200 or maybe 100 and something for spending, maybe even less. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be a mathematician here, but I think it will have an impact on the vendors, is what I'm trying to say. Over time, if they keep up these pricings, and then, I'm not sure. Let's see if I can actually use Thunder Wave, but no, it's probably not going to work. I think this will be my last attempt with today with this, because I'm just gonna get Mankey to do the honors here. Yeah, I'm having some trouble. Maybe Mankey wasn't the. I really need to train up Pidgey after this one to get you know what I mean? To get Sand Attack, because last time I just chipped away at him with Sand Attack. It's pretty ridiculous. This is like... Oof. Couldn't even get a Leer in. Alright. This should do a lot, no? Yeah, goodbye. Good night. Anyways, I said I would attempt a few times, but obviously failed, so I need to reconsider my strategy here. So I think either give Pidgey Sand Attack, because after 2 hits, they are practically blind at that point, which is great. So I could just I could just start leveling up Pidgey just by running that guy over and over again. Or just doing that path to the right. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Doing that path to the right. So I'll probably just save and go through these guys for, oh, not here. Man, I'm being really weird. This path here. So, probably do that, then fight Brock, get my guys up to speed, get Mankey up to speed, get a few potions, and then we'll call it a day. But that's for next time. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and hopefully you've enjoyed me ranting about random things and playing Pokemon Yellow. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, or night, or morning. And I think my goal with this is that you're gonna just enjoy putting me up rather than a podcast. You can just have me on the side while you work and just listen to me go on and on and on, and maybe even actively enjoy this, because this is more like a long running thing that I want to do until I finish the game. So I'm sure you guys can find some space to put me on the screen and just enjoy listening in the background while you do something else. Or, like I said, if you actively like to enjoy people watching do playthroughs like this, that's great too. So as usual, if you wanna support me, I can't believe I'm gonna be one of those guys that says this, but subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit dislike. And if you want to get notified, you know what to do. Ring that bell, right? You gotta hit the bell. See you later.